the SU victims of the attack. The goal is to show that the lives of students today are not that different from 31 years ago. I'm one of the scholars this year representing Mark Lawrence Tobin. On his mirror and each of the others, there was a QR code for people to scan on their phones. It took you to the Remembrance Archive's website, where you would learn that he was a senior at Fordham University studying in London through SU with dreams of becoming a sportscaster. And while you can check out the online archives anytime, selections from the Pan Am Flight 103 Lockerbie Air disaster archives were available to view in Byrd Library this afternoon. The open archives exhibit invited members of the campus and community to learn more about the tragedy. There are collections for each of the 35 SU victims of the bombing, as well as materials on the Lockerbie community.
As we mentioned, each year 35 SU students take on the role of Remembrance Scholar. This year, one of them is making history. CitrusTV's Lilia Wood spoke to the scholar that is helping to pave the way for a more inclusive group of Remembrance Scholars.
This week has been emotional for Remembrance Scholars, embodying the 35 students whose lives were lost on Pan Am Flight 103 over 30 years ago.
Some of us were crying when we heard the bell ring like 35 times.
Scholar Cleo Hamilton is representing Eric Coker, whose twin was also killed in the bombing.
I would say, like, for Eric, I want to show him some honor to look back and act forward of his memory.
Yet Cleo is doing even more than that. He's paving the way for diversity. He is the first InclusiveU member chosen as a Remembrance Scholar.
I feel great when last April I got the email notification that I have been selected as a Remembrance Scholar.
InclusiveU is a program on campus that gives students with intellectual and developmental disabilities a college experience. Cleo is studying sports management at the Falk College of Sports and Human Dynamics.
First I'm gonna say InclusiveU, I know one of our juniors, if they want to have the opportunity to be the next Remembrance Scholar, they'll fill up the application in January, which is next year.
Cleo's looking forward to meeting the Coker family tomorrow and learning more about who he was.
I never met his family before, because I really want to meet them when they come to the Rose Lane ceremony.
The Rose ceremony will be taking place tomorrow afternoon at the Place of Remembrance. Lilia Wood, Citrus TV News.